This is my friend David Giardina. I've known David for as many years as he's been into the raw food lifestyle. David, can you tell us why you went to raw food and how many years you've been raw?
Well, I've been doing raw since 2001, so that's a good long time. And I was a vegan before that, and a vegetarian before that. I didn't even know what a vegan was when I decided to become a vegetarian. I was raised an omnivore like most people are, but in my heart, even when I was a little kid, I didn't like the idea of eating animal things. Just something about it was really disgusting to me, but that was what we ate, and that's what I had to eat. So I was well into my 30s when I was out of the house, I decided to become a vegetarian. I thought that's all there was to it, just you don't eat meat. So I didn't eat any land animals, but I still ate fish, and I still ate eggs, and I still ate dairy. And I did this for a few years, and then somebody said to me, and they were not even a vegetarian, they said, "You say you're a vegetarian, but you eat fish and eggs and dairy. Those aren't vegetables." And I tried to justify it. I said, well, eggs don't kill, that's nothing wrong with me eating eggs. They're good for you, and the animal doesn't suffer, and fish don't have feelings. I did all of that. And then one day I couldn't deny it anymore. I said, yeah, what am I doing? And I realized that I was just addicted to what I was used to eating. And I didn't want to relinquish it. So like what a lot of people do when you're addicted to something, you'll make up anything, or you'll cling to anything, no matter how irrational it is, to keep doing it. But I stopped. Thankfully, I stopped, and I became a vegan, and it was the best thing I did. Especially nowadays, there's so much variety with being vegan. And then one day I was at a gig, and I met Joel here, my guru, Mr. Brody, and he started talking about raw food, and I said, oh, what a crazy hippie, and totally dismissed this raw food idea. But he planted the seed, and so a year later is when I started to pursue it, and I started asking questions, and that's when I met you, Karen, and you and Joel became really important teachers to me, because every week I'd go to Excellent Wellness with you and Donna and so many people, and I learned so much, and I got the support, and I got the encouragement and the inspiration. And I'll tell you, I didn't think there'd be any difference between vegan and raw vegan. It was the biggest change ever. It was night and day. And I can honestly say I feel the best I've ever felt in my life.
What were some of the differences that you saw?
You know, I consider myself perfectly healthy. I didn't do it for health reasons. I just, in my mind, thought I could do better by being vegan, and then the raw vegan. So I didn't expect anything, but my energy was still better. And when I went for my annual checkup with my doctor, I told him that I was, doing this raw vegan thing, and he had never heard of that. He thought it was a little crazy. The next day, this busy New York doctor called me personally with my results of my exam, and he says, "Oh, your levels are amazing. Your triglycerides and your good cholesterol is way up, and your bad cholesterol is non-existent." And he went on. He goes, "You are off the charts." He says, "Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it." And that was the last time I went to a doctor.
And so you have fantastic blood work.
Absolutely, yeah.
Even in areas like vitamin D.
Everything was great.
B12.
B12 is all great.
Excellent, yeah. Excellent. Raw vegan with wonderful blood work.
Absolutely.
That's
everything
great.
Feels good. I feel that to me, I've become my own doctor. I've allowed myself to be my doctor, and I just know when things are working, when something is not working, and my body will tell me.
Wow,
yeah,
that's fabulous.
It's been great.
You really become empowered by this raw vegan way of living. You become empowered and in control of your own health.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because your body's always talking to you. Your body's always trying to take care of you, but we get conditioned not to listen to what our body's saying at every second.
That's right.
And then we get in our ruts, and we spin, and then we take medicines to counteract the effects of not listening to our body. And yeah, it's just habits. And I'm glad that I started this new habit.
Wonderful habit you started, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your feedback here and your explanation of your story.
Yeah, you're very welcome.